And today we will see the shlok, verse 10, and session would be first, and the discourse would be given by our dear most Gurudev. So today we are going to hear from his lotus mouth. So I welcome all the devotees present here, and the session would be followed by the Vaishnav song, which would be sung by our dear sisters, uh, Preeti Lakshana Mataji and Apsara Kund Mataji, which would be followed by the discourse given by our dear most Gurudev, and then it would be followed by the question answer session. So with the blessings of our dear most Gurudev, we start this session of day 24, Shri Manah-Siksa, given by Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. So I invite both Preeti Lakshana Mataji and Apsara Kund Mataji for the song. Yes, Mataji.
सौंदर्य किरण माला निरति गौरी लीला अनायासी स्वरूप वैभावे अनायासी स्वरूप वैभावे सचे लक्ष्मी सत्य भामा सत भाग्यवती रामा सौभाग्य बलनि पराभावे सौभाग्य बलनि पराभावे चंद्रावली मुखयता नवीन नगरी शत वशीकारी करे तिरस्कारा वशीकारी करे तिरस्कारा श्री कृष्ण प्राणेश्वरी कृष्ण प्रणालाद करी लादिनी स्वरूप शक्ति सती लादिनी स्वरूप शक्ति सती ताहार चरण कुंजी यदि कृष्ण चंद्र भजी कोटि युगे कृष्ण गेहि गाती कोटि युगे कृष्ण गेहि गाती प्रहर प्रहर आर दंड दंड सेवा सार करिय युगल धनि डाका करिय युगल धनि डाका सकल अनर्थ यावे चित विलास रस पावे भक्ति विनोदेर कथा राधा भक्ति विनोदेर कथा राधा Translation by Srila Bhakti Thakurji Maharaj. Her Sri Radha's splendorous beauty overpowers that of the goddess of Rati, Gauri and Leela. Her good fortune is far greater than the lucky divine women, Sachi, Lakshmi and Satyabhama. Worship, O heart, her feet. She controls her beloved and wins his elegance over Chandravali's, as well as the thousand of other lovely young women. She is the goddess of Krishna's lifeblood, the delighter of his soul. In fact, she is the embodiment of the power of to give bliss and the most chaste of all. If people neglect her lotus feet and only worship the moonlight Sri Krishna, though such persons may worship for 1,000 years, they will not attain him. Climb in the boat of the Sakhi's mercy and sail into the ocean of love, where you will find the lotus feet of daughter of Rishabhanu, Sri Radha. When will I at her feet and stay there? When will I get her mercy? And when will she count me as one of her own? Shri Radha Shyam Sundar ki Jai. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, dear Matajis, for the beautiful song offering, and thank you so much. Now I invite our dear host Srila Gurudev to kindly enlighten our mind and hearts with the Katha Amrita. Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. Please accept my most humble obeisances onto the dust of your lotus feet.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev.
Hare Krishna, very happy to see all of you. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prisaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamne Namaste Sarasate Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvise Sunyavadi Pastatya Desatri Om Agyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Sarakaya Chakshurunlichandena Tashmai Sri Guravi Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Jena Bhutali Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Kadatisha Patantika Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Yuttapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lolita Sri Visakan Vitam Mischa Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namasite Taptakanchana Gorangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Brisavani Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Panchakal Patarubhyascha Kripa Sundivyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Raghunath Goswami ki jai. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki jai. Sri Manah-Siksa ki jai. Sri Gaura Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Sri Gopastami ki jai. We heartily wish all of you a happy and auspicious Gopastami. Hari Hari Bo. So we continue with our discussion on Manah-Siksa, a splendid instruction to the mind by Srila Raghunath Goswami and commented by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and other of our chariots. Day 23, we are on verse 10, section 1. We have just listened to a beautiful song. Ha, rather splendorous beauty. Splendorous beauty overpowers that of the goddesses Rati, Gauri, and Lila. Her good fortune is far greater than the lucky divine women, Sachi, Lakshmi, and Satyabhama. Satyabhama is her own direct expansion, as well as Lakshmi Devi and Sachi, the wife of Indra Dev. So her splendorous beauty cannot be compared because she is a source. She is a source of all beauties. Therefore, nothing can be compared. No beauty can be compared. All other beautiful things take their power or take their beauty from her. She's the origin. Yes. Worship, O heart, her feet. She controls her beloved and wins his allegiance over Chandravali, as well as thousands of other lovely young women. Of all the gopis of Krishna, 108 are special. Out of 108, 16 are more special. Out of 16, 8 are most special. Out of the 8, 2 are the supreme. That is Chandravali and Srimati Radharani. And out of the 2, Srimati Radharani is the source. Therefore, she cannot be compared to anyone or anything, because she is the origin of everything. She is the goddess of Krishna's life breath, the delighter of his soul. In fact, she is the embodiment of the power to give bliss and the most chaste of all. If people neglect her lotus feet and only worship the moonlight Krishna, though such persons may worship for 1,000 years, they will not attain him. That is true. Srila Bhakti Mathura in Saranagati and Gita Valley. He has clearly told us that when Srimati Radharani left the rasa dance, Krishna was crying, Radha, Radha. What is the use of rasa dance? What is the question of rasa dance? There cannot be rasa dance without you. Please come and save my life. Krishna is crying and begging and searching and calling, please come and save my life. Therefore, if one is worshipping Krishna without Radharani, they can go on for years. They will not attain Krishna because it is Srimati Radharani who will introduce us to Krishna. It is Srimati Radharani who will give us to Krishna. So without her, there is no Krishna. And that is called Aparada. No Radha, no Krishna. Climb in the boat of the Sakhi's mercy and sail into the ocean of love, where you will find the lotus feet of the daughter of Brisabhanu, Radha. When will I fall at her feet and stay there eternally, permanently? Just to stay there eternally. When will I get her mercy? When will she count me as one of her own? This is the meditation. This is the way for an entrance. Constant petition for her to accept us, but humility, not with a command, but with humility, because she has the full right. She has the full right. But because she's so merciful, so kind, she is intolerable of our sufferings. And she makes all arrangement to get us back. There is a story. I've not read it, but I heard it from His Holiness Radharani Maharaj. 2004, first time I heard it. That once a jackal. A jackal was being beaten by children. And the jackal was crying piteously. Simultaneously had the jackal crying. You know, jackal is an animal that even the animals doesn't like. Even the animals themselves don't like jackal. Everything about jackal is not, it's not good. The voice, what is it? The shape, everything, everything. Jackal. So simultaneously had the jackal crying by the beating of the children. So she sent Lalita Saki and Visaka Saki to go and check what was happening with the jackal. So they went there, the children were beating the jackal, and the jackal was crying, crying. And for his safety, the jackal entered the hole. And the children, they set fire and used a stone to block the entrance. So the Lalita and Visaka stopped the children, pull off the stone, put out the fire, and brought the jackal to Simati Radhanani. And Simati Radhanani liberated the jackal. So the purport Maharaj gave was that that jackal represents some of us. And the children represent the material energy. The beating represent the whips, the material energy given to us every day. And the jackal cry is our own cry. Everyone in this material world is crying because of the stringent law of material nature. The fire is that material energy that's burning all of us, and we are crying. So Symmetrically sent Lalita and Visaka Saki to go and put out the fire. The karma which is blocking us was moved. And we brought to Symmetrically. So we are under her shelter, begging for her costless mercy so we can practice Christian consciousness for our own benefit. Although it is devotional service for pleasing Krishna, we can do devotional service which will please Krishna only when we have her mercy. By constant practice, we have her mercy and become a pure devotee. Then our services become laden with affection. That is what Krishna will enjoy. She has to prepare us for that. Therefore, one cannot get to Krishna without her. Just like we cannot enter a house without the key. To enter the house, which is locked, we must need a key. So she holds the key to Krishna, to Goloka Vrindavan. She holds the key. That is an introduction to verse 10 we are going to look at now. Ratim Gori Lila Pitapati Sundara Kirane Sachi Lakshmi Satya Paribhavati Sobhagya Balanain Vasikara Chanda Vali Mukar Navina Brajasati Sati Sipatya Rajatam Hari Dayita Ratham Bhajamana. O mind, offer your worship unto Sri Radhika, the beloved of Lord Hari. She outshines Rati, the wife of Kamdev. Gauri, the wife of Lord Shiva, and Lila, the potency of Lord Vishnu, by the effulgence of her beauty. Srimati Radharani bathed 3 times a day. 3 times a day. She take a bath 3 times a day. She bathed in the pond of beauty, youthfulness, and luster, bodily luster. So she is always a fresh young girl. It's one of her 25 qualities, principally. She defeats Sachi, the wife of Indra, Lakshmi and Satya, Krishna's wife, by the ways of her good fortune. She defeats the pride of the newly married gopis of Brahma, headed by Chandravali, through her power to control Krishna. She's the only one that controls Krishna. She's the one who will keep Krishna completely under her control. She is a be-all and end-all of Krishna. She's the one who completely satisfies Krishna in every respect. That is Sri Radhika. What is the foundation of this sloka? No one can ever obtain the lotus feet of Sri Krishna, the source and form of all powers, without first approaching and taking shelter the lotus of the Lord's internal potency called Swarupa Shakti, which is Srimati Radharani. Therefore, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami says to his mind to offer worship to the beloved of Sri Hari. That is the greatest fortune, for us to worship the Supreme Person, Supreme Mother, Supreme Goddess. These are just prominent, so to say, qualities. She has unlimited qualities, but we have few just to keep us busy with. Very few. Srimati Radharani's special and extraordinary qualities as given to Sri Rupa Goswami, as he nicely elaborates Radha's 25 main qualities in Sri Radha Prakarana in the Ujjwal Namani, chapter 4, 11 to 15, quoted from Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila 23, text 87 to 91. Srimati Radharani's 25 chief transcendental qualities are one. She is very sweet. She is very, very sweet. Yes, how can she control Krishna if she's not sweet? Very sweet. Everything about her is very sweet. Everything, the body is sweet. Her voice is very sweet. Her glances, everything is very sweet. Her activities, everything, very sweet. She is very, very, very sweet. Extremely sweet. Sweet. Yes, she is sweet. Yes. Very sweet. That is why those who have attained lotus feet can never, eternity, give it up. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna said, Na tat basayati surya nasa sankana papakaha, jet gaton nandrivatiti, tat dam parama mama. Jet gatwa nandrivatiti, tat dam parama mama. Parama, parama mama. anyone who goes there to that supreme abode will not come back here again. Why? Will be maintained, will be nourished and cared for by Parama, the Supreme Mother, Srimati Radharani. Yes. So one who goes there will never come back here again. For what? For what? There's nothing here for anyone to come here for. Yes. A person who is mad will think that eating from the garbage bin is wonderful. A mad person think that by putting on 5 different coats in summer is wonderful. A mad person would not feel bad not bathing. That is our situation in material world. And we are feeling all right here in the material world because we are considered to be insane. It is insanity for anyone to feel this material world is an enjoyable place. It is insanity. 2, she is always freshly youthful. We already said she always bathed in the youthfulness, in the lake of youth. So, the surprise. She smiles. 3, her eyes are restless. Her eyes are restless. Restless out of ecstasy, out of love, out of desire to please her beloved. Her prananath. Yes. 4, she smiles brightly, brightly. She smiles brightly. That's the expression of what is her heart. Yes, that is the expression. 5, she has beautiful, auspicious lines. Yes, beautiful, auspicious lines. Hmm? She has beautiful, auspicious lines. Beautiful, auspicious lines. Very beautiful, beautiful, auspicious lines. Both at the lotus feet and the palm. Very sweet and auspicious. Very, very sweet and auspicious. Krishna also has. And then you see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has both. So many auspicious. Yes. 5 and 6. She makes Krishna happy with her bodily aroma. Mm. Her favorite, her favorite uh, perfume is musk. her favorite perfume is musk. And we have many times had tilak on her face, tilak on her face. And it has been a, a bone of contention for many devotees. Where is the tilak on Radha's face? Where is the tilak on her face? The scripture cannot tell lie, neither our acharyas, they cannot tell lie. They cannot tell lie. It is not a lie. So, but so where is the tilak on her face? Okay, as you are seeing now, just as you are seeing, what is the tilak on her face? Devotees have been searching all the scriptures to find where you can find a tilak on her forehead and show to us. They have not been able to find. They have been looking so many ways and searching and asking many devotees. So the tilak is there. So what is happening is that she put her tilak with the mosque, therefore it's not showing on her face. She used mosque to put a tilak on her face. 7, she is very expert in singing. Yes, she's very expert in singing. 8, her speech is charming. 9, she is very expert in joking and speaking pleasantly. 10, very humble and very. When she came by Mother Yasoda's invitation to come and cook for Krishna, as soon as he saw Mother Yasoda, she offered her respectful obeisances to her. And she never looked at her eyes. She was looking down at her feet. So when the Yasoda raised her up from the ground and embraced her very tightly, and then took her by the hand to Hinima. She also offered respectful obeisances to all the elderlies and elderly gopis before she was taken to the kitchen to cook. She is very, very humble and meek. 11, she is always full of mercy. Always full of mercy. 12, she is cunning. Very, very cunning. Once they have gone to the forest, is Kusum Sarovar, to pick flowers. The intention was to meet their friend Krishna. And then Krishna came there, knowing their desire. Krishna came there to meet them where they were very busy plucking flowers. They saw Krishna, but they did not, they pretended never to see Krishna. They were very busy, but by the corner of her eyes, he was just drinking the nectar of Krishna's beauty while she's picking flowers. Krishna was smiling. These people are looking for me. Now I'm here. but they're not looking at me. They're not looking at me. Yes. Thirteen. She is expert in executing her duties. Yes. Expert in executing her duties. So expert. When she cooks, who will not be able to eat and who can stop eating? Who can stop eating and who will not be able to eat? Who can stop eating? It's not possible to stop eating when she cooks. Even Krishna himself. Krishna cannot stop eating when Srimatirani cooked. But it was like how can April Goswami say, Krishna was afraid of being called a glutton. He's afraid. Krishna is afraid of being called a glutton. Therefore, he took little. He wanted to, okay. But he's not okay. He's not okay. He's afraid of being called a glutton. Therefore, he was pretending. But he was encouraging his friends. Eat everything. Do not leave anything behind in your plate. Eat everything. Yes, that is cemetery expertise in cooking. Yeah. 14, she's very shy. She's very shy, like we said before. She not look at elder's face. She look down. 15, she's always respectful. Very, very respectful. She offer obeisances to the elderly. Gopis and Gopas. Yes. 16, she's very calm. Always calm. She's always calm, composed. There's no tension. Even when she's very angry with Krishna, she's still very calm. 17, she is always grave. 18, she is expert in enjoying life. Yes, yes. This is enjoyment personified. So how can she not know how to enjoy? This is enjoyment. 18, she is situated at the topmost level of ecstatic love. That is called Mahabhav Chintamani. Mahabhav Chintamani. That is her position. Topmost level of ecstatic love. That is her position. Twenty, she is the reservoir of loving affairs in Gokul. 21, she is the most. Sorry, I missed the figure. She is the famous of submissive devotees. I missed one. Yes, she is the reservoir of all loving affairs in Gokul. She is the most famous of submissive devotees. She's very affectionate to elderly people. She is very submissive to the love of her friends. She is the chief gopi. The chief gopi. She's the fountainhead. And she always keeps Krishna under her control. In short, she possesses unlimited transcendental qualities just as Lord Krishna does. Yes. Srimati Radharani's glory is again elaborately described in described by Slarupa Goswami in Ujjwal Nilamani. Of these two gopis, Radharani and Chandravali, Srimati Radharani is superior in all respects. She is the embodiment of Mahabhav, and she surpasses all in good qualities. Srimati Radharani is called Gandharva in the Gopal Uttara Tapani Upanishad. In the Rig Parishista, she is called Radha and described as being always with Madhava. Therefore, her glories are explained in the Padma Purana by Devarsi Narada. The great potency named Ladini is the topmost among all potencies of the Lord. Her essential personified form is renowned by the name Radhika. This is established very well in the Shastras, in the Tantras. This is from Sanat Kumara Samhita 298. Party meditation for the day. Ajaydev Goswami was writing his Gita Govinda. He was seeing within his heart what he wrote in, and in one particular pastime, Radharani was very angry and wouldn't have anything to do with Krishna. That happened many times, many times. He was seeing that Krishna is bowing down, pleading with Radharani, and finally putting his head on Radharani's lotus feet. Putting his head on Radharani's lotus feet. Jaidev Goswami just couldn't write this meditation down. Why? Because he's thinking Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Everything came from Krishna, including Srimati Radharani herself. How can he put his head on the feet of his cowhead girl, of this cowhead girl? How can he put his head on the feet of this cowhead girl? Cowhead girl. That is how you call it, cowhead girl. With his mind in turmoil over this duality, Jayadeva Goswami left his writing and went away. Then his wife saw that he returned very quickly and went back to his writing. And after some time, he again went away. And then, some time later, he returned. When Jayadeva Goswami came back the second time, his wife, Padmavati, asked him, "Why did you come back before?" He said, "I have been down at Ganga chanting Gayatri. What did I do when I came back?" She said, "You came back and I saw you going to your writing." Jayadeva Goswami went in and saw written what he couldn't have written. So Lord Krishna came in there and write it by himself. That means that Jayadeva Goswami's love for Krishna did not reach this level. So he was still seeing the supreme possession of Krishna. He couldn't see beyond that. Although location is the supreme personality of Godhead, the supreme control of all the planetary systems, universes, including the rulers like Brahma, Shiva, Indra. The location has a special quality of coming under the love of his devotees, especially the gopis and particularly Srimati Radharani. He didn't see that. Therefore, he couldn't write it, but Krishna came and wrote it himself. Put the birds of your beautiful feet, which destroy the snake poison of Kamdev, the god of love, on my head, making them my decoration. The fierce flames caused by Kamdev are intolerable to me and gives me pain. But your feet remove those effects. Jadev Goswami could then understand from this handwriting that it was Krishna who had come and personally written in his pages. So Jadev Goswami appreciated his wife. You are very, very fortunate. You are very, very fortunate. You are so lucky that I've been serving Krishna all this while I have not seen him. But you have been able to see my Lord Krishna. Srimati Radharani ki jai. Sri Gopastami ki jai.
Thank you so much,
Hare
Shilaguru.
Krishna. Chakora
Hare
Bella devotees.
Thank you, Gurudev. Thank you so much for the nectarian class. And thank you so much for defining us all the 25 qualities and many more qualities of Srimati Radharani. And I request now all the devotees to raise their hand one by one. You may ask questions to Srila Gurudev. You may write us also on in the chat box, and you can raise your hands virtually also.
This hand is there.
Yeah, Disha Mataji, you may unmute yourself and go ahead with your question.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. Did you have any
Maharaj,
obstacles
I
today?
had question. Is
Do you have
Maharaj?
any do you have any obstacle today in coming for the class or obstacle
Today,
free?
so today also I had. Today we were in the
Uh-huh.
Damodara Aarti. Then just I was listening. I was doing that Aarti and I was listening and just I returned home.
Very good. You're
And
getting a
I
lot
was
of
crying
blessings.
because today my phone has some problem. Then it charged and all went. I took somebody else's phone and I connected
Mm.
some devotee's phone.
Oh,
Yes, Maharaj. I took one Prabhu's name is there, Piyush Prabhu. I took his phone and I was crying. He disconnected. Then he gave his phone back and I connected again.
okay. Very good.
Yes,
Thank you
Maharaj.
for your enthusiasm and eagerness to be with.
I love
Hare
so
Krishna.
much to listen class from you, Maharaj. But I don't know why the obstacle comes when I want to attend the class. When I want to do some wrong things, nothing will come. But when I want to do something very auspicious, that time all the obstacles will come.
That is a difference. That is a difference. It is very easy to do
Why,
wrong
Maharaj,
thing.
this happened?
Yes, it is very easy to do wrong thing. Very, very easy. And anyone can do that. To do good things is not easy. Therefore, it requires determination to do something good. That is what is happening. Mm.
Yes, Maharaj. First day I could attend nicely, but then when the intensity increased, I want to listen more and more, and the obstacles is also more and more.
Yes. Yeah, Christian, that is how
Maharaj,
you get promoted on your Christian consciousness.
why this happens, Maharaj? When we love Krishna, Krishna comes, but when we love more, he goes away.
To increase your longing. Because I want to increase your appetite.
Yes, Maharaj. Maharaj,
Yes.
yesterday when I asked question, you were saying about Tulsi Maharani and there was no time. Today I wanted to know about Tulsi Maharani, about little, so that when we do the Tulsi Aarti, we can connect with Tulsi Maharani and we beg that we can serve her and serve Radha Krishna and Gaur Nitai.
I'm going to speak on the 15th. That's her wedding day. Anyway, it says something little. From the Purana, it is said, just by seeing Tulsi Devi, just by touching Srimati Tulsi Devi, just by praying to Srimati Tulsi Devi, just by circumambulating Tulsi Devi, it's enough for one to get Krishna prema. Wherever there is Tulsi Devi, the Supreme Lord Narayan is present. It is not possible that Narayan is not where Tulsi Devi is. They are inseparable. It was just the aroma of Tulsi from the lotus feet of Lord Narayan that the four Kumaras smelled it. They inhaled that. Immediately their impersonalism disappeared. They became personalists. And we are absorbed in pure Krishna consciousness. Just smelling, just once, just the aroma. To plant Tulsi Devi, and taking care, one cannot come back to the material again. So special, so auspicious. So Krishna specifically told her, you stay here in the material world to make it very easy for people to come to me. It will be very easy for people to come to me. By their worship. Many devotees, I was telling some devotees, I've said it many times, I was telling devotees, you see, all of you made a mistake by circumambulating Tulsi. That is why, that is why, even though some devotees try to give up worship, they are not successful. Just circumambulating her is so powerful. Very, very, very powerful. All right. Next question.
Yes, Gurudev. And now, Pratik Prabhuji, you may unmute yourself and go ahead with your question.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble
Hare Krishna.
obeisances. Maharaj, regarding attaining Krishna, we heard today that it is only possible through Radharani, and in particular through her lotus feet. So my question is, Maharaj, we visit so many temples across ISKCON. It's only twice a year where we are able to see the lotus feet of Radha, that is today and Radha Astami, and not the other days of the year. So while we can certainly imagine her lotus feet while praying, but is there any reason why, I mean, why it is so important to worship, when it is so important to worship the lotus feet of Radharani, but they are not visible to us through our eyes, material eyes. So how should we pray to the lotus feet of Radha?
Yeah, like all of us know that she has lotus feet. We all know that she has feet. Even though we have seen twice in a year, but we have seen. So you should keep that in mind that she has the feet. And we start worshiping her from the feet, from the lotus feet. So we know the feet is there. So if we look at the direction of her feet, the feet is there. We'll have the same benefit. So we can offer the the articles to her by looking down to her feet. The it is the nature of a chaste lady not to show their feet. They don't show their feet. It's a sacred object. That's why her feet is kept covered. The head also is covered. That is a sign of chastity. Therefore, because today she is a gopa, not a gopi. Therefore, we can see her feet openly. So that's enough for us. That's enough for us to keep that in the heart and continue to meditate and cherish that. Of course, in my room, I have the photo here. I see every day. So I see her feet. Apart from the fact that I bathe her every day and dress her every day. So I see every day. And the photo is here. So I see every day. Every day I meditate and I touch the feet every day before jap. It's part of my object of meditation. So I see every day. And I'm sitting here because so that I can look there and see her latest feet. So it's there for us to see, visualize always. Very auspicious. If the feet is covered, does not mean that when we offer something, will not be received. She will receive it. Nothing is a barrier. Even if you don't see her physically, even if you close the eyes and offer something to her, she will accept. She knows that we're offering to her. She will accept and give the necessary blessing according to the quality of our offerings. All right.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Srila Gurudev. Now I request Arjun Prabhuji to unmute himself and go ahead.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my sincere and respectful obeisances unto you.
Thank you.
Maharaj, my question is in regards to the parting meditation that we just saw. Like why it is written in this form that put the buds of your beautiful feet which destroy the snake poison of Kamdev on my head, making them my decoration. The fierce flames caused by Kamdev are intolerable to me and gives me pain. May your feet remove those effects. Like Kamdev being a demigod, how he can influence the Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Krishna is called Madan Mohan because he defeated Kamdev. So Lord Krishna is, when you are praying to somebody, whoever you are praying to, that person will be superior to you. That is the feeling. The feeling is we are praying to someone who is superior. So Krishna is praying to Splendid and he says, so he has to take a humble position. So it is not really that Kamdev can control Krishna. No, Kamdev cannot. But the word is used to express the feelings. Not that somebody else can control Krishna. The only person that can control Krishna is material. No one else. So our chariots, they have the nature, including Christians, they have the nature to teach us how to pray. So we should pray like this. Give me a shade of your lotus feet so I can have the strength to overcome all the difficulties or the powerful arrows of Kamdev, which torment everyone. So we can take it as a prayer for us. Not so Krishna is teaching us how to do it. not really for him. He cannot be controlled by Kamdev. Actually, when Lord Krishna introduced himself as Kamdev, when he blocked the gopis' path, Lord Krishna said, all of you girls, you have been cheating the government. And Kamdev ordered me to arrest all of you until you pay tax. The gopis say, who is Kamdev? We've not heard of this person before. Who is Kamdev? Kamsa, I said, no, not Kamsa, it's Kamdev. But who is Kamdev? It's Krishna himself. That is Krishna himself. So the gopis, they started rebuking him in many ways. If at the end we find out that nobody is bearing this name, you're playing a trick on what, we'll beat you seriously. So it's to entertainment. Krishna created this situation to entertain his friends and himself. That's the way they do every day. They know how to enjoy, and they have planned all the necessary things for the enjoyment. So all these words are meant for us, not really for them. All right.
Thank you very much, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Shri Gurudev. Now we have a chat question from Shri Radha Kripa Kataksh Mataji. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. What happens to those who worship Tulsi Devi by circumambulating her but have no faith in her, being a personality and criticize dear devotees of Lord? Is the benefit diminished by that?
Every day I have just to bring devotees' attention to be mindful in what we do. This is my duty to help us be mindful in what we do, because anything we do without being mindful does not produce good results. We should be mindful, and Krishna consciousness is just about that. Matmana. Krishna told us, Matmana. We should be mindful in everything. So, trying to help devotee become mindful, I have done this many times by asking devotee, we circumambulate Tulsi Devi every day. How many of us say, remember that we are circumambulating a person? No hand is raised. But it's what we do every day. Who remember while we are circumambulating Tulsi Devi, who remember that I'm circumambulating a person, and not just a person, ordinary person, a person that can give me opportunity to meet Krishna, to get Krishna praying. Tulsi Devi. We don't see her, and some of us even punch her when we are rushing to pour water on her feet because of a lack of goodness. But we are making advancement, even though we are doing this unconsciously. We are making advancement because He's there. He's seeing us. In the beginning of our fortune, and we'll gradually make it up. The wrong side is for those who are scrambling to every day, but are very, very critical and inimical towards devotees. They will not make advancement. Especially one is inimical towards one is hating a devotee, will not make advancement. They will remain ordinary person. To make advancement, we must be respectful to everyone, particularly devotees. We should be careful with how we relate with devotees. Therefore, Rupa Goswami gave us the vision to do that, how to relate with Kanisa, how to relate with Madhyam, how to relate with Uttam Bhakta. So if they are making a lot of offenses, criticizing, blaspheming, blackmailing, and hating devotees and trying to kill devotees, they will not make advancement. They have to pay seriously for that. And after paying, then they will get purification to by taking a lower body. When Sharing Prabhupada mentioned this morning. People who stay in Vrindavan and commit sinful activities to become dogs, hogs, pigs, monkeys. So we take all the lower form of life if we are inimical towards devotees. And after a long time of being purification or being purified, then we can be favored to take bhakti nicely. All right.
Yes, Gurudev. Gurudev, there is one more question from Shri Radha Kripa Kataksh Mataji. That is, I heard that Srimati Lalita Devi teaches Srimati Radharani how to control Krishna. Could you please shed some light, Maharaj? Can Srimati Lalita Devi also control Krishna?
No, yesterday we went through the discussion yesterday. How she's teaching Krishna. Don't give yourself cheaply to this boy. This is Alita Saki's duty. Don't give yourself cheaply to this boy. You should be firm. You should be firm. Don't allow him to cheat you. Hmm? To claim your right. All these lessons are given to Srimati Radharani. And Srimati Radharani obey her. Because she has a passionate nature. But this is not our passion. That is their transcendental nature that they used to make Krishna Prema sweet. That's her duty. She's teaching Krishna. She teaches Radharani how to how to relate with Krishna. Mm. You should keep yourself firm so that he doesn't cheat you. All these trainings are given by Lalita Saki to Srimati Radharani. Okay, next.
Yes, Gurudev. Now we have one question from Romil Mataji. Mataji says, Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. Kindly help in understand how Srimati Radharani is both grave and expert in enjoying life.
Gravity does not mean the being stained. It's not about being or that it's not about flattening people by our look. No, gravity means that we have a determination. We have a sense of control. We can maintain our determination in what we want to do. That is gravity. All right.
Yes, Gurudev. Gurudev, there is one last question from the chat box of Dipanshu Prabhu. Hare Krishna Maharaji, Danvat Pranam at your lotus feet. What is the difference between spiritual uh, jagat and adhyatmic, that is like uh, material jagat or spiritual jagat. So this is the what is the difference?
The God means the universe.
Yes, Gurudev.
So what's the difference between material universe and spiritual universe? There's no comparison. There's no comparison. Like heaven and hell. You cannot compare what is happening in hell to what is happening in the hellish planet. That is different. There's no comparison. Therefore, Bhagavatam said, Nirastaku hakam satyam param dhimahi. Severe says, I meditate upon the Supreme Personality of Godhead who lives in abode, which is 100% free from what is happening in material world. What is happening here is 100% absent in the spiritual world. That's the difference. The spiritual world is, they say, Vaikuntha, free from all anxiety, 100%. So everything there is blissful, completely blissful, ecstatic, and eternal. That's the spiritual world. Material world, nothing is eternal. Everything is temporal. Everything deteriorates in quality. The spiritual world, everything increases in quality. Everything. So completely opposite. All right.
Gurudev, yes, Gurudev. Gurudev, now we have Her Grace Urmila Mataji. Mataji, can you unmute yourself?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet.
Thank you. Thank you.
Maharaj, then Krishna left for Mathura or Dwarka, for Mathura and then Dwarka. So the gopis in Braj, they were feeling pangs of separation. So Yogamaya divided them into two and sent them as queens in Dwarka.
Yes.
So in my question was, Maharaj, in Braj there are millions of gopis, but in Dwarka we see that there are only 16,108 queens.
Yes.
So not every gopi was transferred to Dwarka.
No, it's 16,108 were transferred there for Krishna. And that is why Krishna married 16,108 wives. Because these are the special gopis in Vrindavan that were transferred there. So he married all of them, 16,108, to pacify him from his own pain of feeling separation from his own friend, from his own friends. It's a reciprocation. And he did 16,100 weddings in one day. That means he divided in 7 to 16,108. He divided Balaram 100. His mother, his father, all of them, he multiplied them into 16,100, all of them to participate. So you can see the number of people in Dwarka, how they became double. But the space, nobody was feeling insufficient space for what they have been. Nobody felt that now in this room, 4 people are here, we have become 8. Nobody felt that. Everybody was start feeling the same amount of people that were living in that room. That is the mysteries of Krishna consciousness. All right.
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj.
Just to continue, we can continue. But other people are waiting there.
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Now, Manisha Pandey Mataji, can you go ahead?
Hare Krishna, Gurudev.
Hare Krishna.
Actually, I want to ask that you have told these qualities of Radharani. So, if we become a disciple or under a Guru Maharaj, then these qualities should be in that person also, that disciple who is going to take the Diksha and all. At least some of the qualities.
Yes, we have all the qualities of Krishna in minute quantity. Krishna has all the unlimited. So the same way, we have all the qualities. We will also be like Krishna. Any of the senses can do anything. If you go back to Godhead, the same thing, the same quality we have. We have limitation to us, to our own qualities, but Krishna has unlimited in his qualities. That is the difference. So you have all the wonderful, beautiful qualities. Don't you see that you have some of the women have the quality of being shy? That is a very powerful quality of a woman, to be shy. It is already there. Right? She's already there before
Yeah,
you.
but not in the modern society. They are not shy actually. They are not becoming shy.
Supposed to be there. It's supposed to be there. Now we should
As,
we
as you
should
have told very beautifully that the Radharani is somewhere she's shy, somewhere she's very humble, she's very sweet also.
yes.
Means these quality a disciple should possess all these quality, na, then it can then he will become capable for diksha and all, na.
Yes. Yes. Not for Diksha. For Diksha, you don't need this one. You have to get Diksha to help us develop, move forward. If you want to wait for this quality before you develop, it take lifetimes. So, the prerequisite for Diksha. For Diksha, 16 rounds minimum, and a fixed for the principles, fixed service. Yes. For some years, you're not
All,
steady, you can take.
mm. If
Yeah.
my question is that if we are taking diksha, if somebody is taking diksha, then he should be just only Krishna conscious, or he can also pray to other gods, or they can pray, or they can do puja and all to other demigods also. They should go towards that also, or
No,
only and only Krishna consciousness.
it's only Krishna. We
If we are
should
doing
devote.
some other activities, if we are doing some other demigods, so active means going towards other demigods, then that conscious level, what we call it.
No, Krishna said that is less intelligence. Less
Mm,
intelligence. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, text 20, 21, 22, 23. Krishna spoke
Bhagavad
about chapter 7, 20 from 20.
Chapter 7.
Less intelligent. 20. Then to 23. That is where he said, when I see someone is interested, then I make the person's faith very strong there so he can remain there, not to come to me. So people can remain there with demigod and suffer. And proper mentioned in Krishna book when he was speaking about Indra getting angry with Brajabasis. Prabhupada said, even if the demigods are angry with us, we shouldn't worship them. Yeah, that is our duty. That is what we should do. We should have faith in Krishna. We should depend on Krishna. He is everything. 7, 20, 21, 22, 23. Krishna is also saying, whatever we get from demigod is coming from him. But because we are less intelligent, we are going to them. And whatever we get from them is temporary. But what we get from Krishna is permanent. It's eternal. Yes. You're muted. I'm not hearing you. You're muted.
If we are doing it for the sake of the family or for the pleasure of the persons, means living entity, then what we call it?
The same thing.
Less
If it is not for,
intelligence.
yes, if it's not for Krishna, then it's less intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
If it's Krishna, then that's intelligence. Krishna requested that we should invest our intelligence and mind in him, not
Mm-hmm.
in somebody else. Yes.
Thank you, Gurudev.
Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Happy Gopastami to you again and again and again. Yes.
Gurudev,
Next
now
question.
we have Disha Mataji. Mataji, you may unmute yourself.
Sorry, Maharaj. Again, I asked question. I had a very small question, Maharaj. When you were explaining everything, I was thinking that Krishna is very, very beautiful and he attracts everybody, and his name means only attraction. So,
Hmm.
how we can attract Krishna's attention? Because we might try to attract some peoples, but that is useless. How we can attract Krishna's attention?
Hmm. To attract
Yes,
Krishna's
Maharaj. I
attention,
wanted.
yeah, if you want to attract Krishna's attention, it is said that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, by keeping to Vaishnava etiquette. Vaishnava etiquette is the ornament which a devotee wears to attract Lord Krishna. If our sadhana is very, very strong, it will attract Lord Krishna's attention. That's why we always speak about strong sadhana every time. We're speaking about strong sadhana because that is where everything depends. That's the way we can attract Krishna. We cannot attract Krishna by our intelligence, by our knowledge, by opulence and the beauty of fame or whatever. We cannot. We're going to attract Lord Krishna by quality of our sadhana and etiquette. Next.
Yes, Gurudev. Now we have two questions from the chat box. First is from Pooja Mataji. Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandat Pranam at your lotus feet. Maharaj, you said that with Srimati Radharani's blessing, with only Srimati Radharani's blessings, we can get Krishna. But if we serve Jagannath then how can we can develop love for Srimati Radharani and Krishna?
Jagannath is Krishna. Rajendra Nanda. That's Jagannath. The same, no difference. So if you serve Lord Jagannath, Lord Balaram is there. And Subhadra is there. Subhadra represents Srimati Radharani, which is the opposite of Durga. But our Durga is Srimati, is a Subhadra. So we get Krishna because that's the same we're worshiping. His potency is there. He is not separate from Krishna or different from Krishna. The same. Rajendra Nanda. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed in Jagannath Puri because of that. Next.
Yes, Gurudev. Gurudev, next question we have from Shubham Prabhuji. Prabhuji says, Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. How can we understand how to know whether we are doing mechanical japa and how to do japa with sincerity and with surrender mood? Please help because for some time we follow, but as time passes, we become we neglected.
Yes. 11 Canto chapter 2, text 42. I think so. Yeah. Krishna means Karbajan Muni. He said that saving Krishna, if you serve Krishna, three things will come. Three things. Direct perception of Krishna. Direct. Disinterest for all material things and attraction for Krishna. So let us check and see if our attraction for Krishna consciousness is increasing. We're increasing our attachment to hear about Krishna, to serve Krishna, to chant Krishna's name, to talk about Krishna. We can check. We have attraction to go to holy places and hear about Krishna's wonderful activities, what is pure devotees. Are we appreciating devotees? We appreciate the holy place, the temple. We appreciate prasadam. These are the ways to check if we're making advancement. Our interest in material life is decreasing. Our anger, our envy, our loss, and Illusion and illusion, is it going? Is it going that we are appreciating Krishna more and more? We should check all this. That is how we check in our admin. And we have mentioned many times that we should measure our Krishna consciousness. Because if we don't measure our Krishna consciousness, we don't know what needs to be put in place. Just like a person does not know the distance of his journey to the destination, he won't get there on time. If you know the distance of your destination, excuse me, they will know the speed we will use to get there on time. So we should measure our Krishna consciousness. We should not forget that Krishna consciousness is not measurable, but we have to measure how we are practicing by checking every day. My taste for the holy name is increasing. Am I developing attachment for the name? Or do I have to be reminded always? Every time I have to be reminded before I chant. When our japa is being dragged from morning till night, 16 are being dragged from morning till night, it means what? No taste, no attraction. There's no attachment for the name. If we are attached to something, we will always think of that thing. So if we attach to the holy name, we always think about the holy name, when to start chanting. We want to hear the glories of the holy name. And we feel very happy, we feel satisfied when we hear that. That is how we can see we're making advancement. Our interest is increasing. I'm not more interested in eating anything which is not offered to Christians. I was hearing proper lecture this afternoon before we start the class. And proper was saying that we should not eat anything which is not offered. And he was telling devotees that in America, I'm seeing that people are tasting food before offering to Christians. I said, this is stop. It's not correct. I think the devotees are also doing that. It is wrong. I had to stop them devotees so they're doing the same thing. Proper say no. We have to offer things first to Christians before you can taste it. So these are the signs to know how we're making advancement. If all these things are not our concern, it's okay, but then we're not making advancement. Right?
Yes, Gurudev. Gurudev, now we have one last question from Aishwarya Prabhuji. Prabhuji says, Hare Krishna Shila Gurudev, please accept my respectful obeisances. How to raise children so that they become Krishna conscious? And also, Gurudev, today we have Vrinda, Aishwarya Prabhuji's daughter. She's listening to all the lecture since beginning. So we have both of them.
Very good. My greeting to Vrinda. We have mentioned many times. Srinivas Acharya's mother, when she is breastfeeding Srinivas Acharya, she is constantly chanting Hare Krishna mantra to the ear. That is her regular practice. Even when the child was in the womb, we were hearing kirtans, hear bhajans, worship the deities, hear Krishna Katha. So the child is already being trained in the womb as a devotee. When the child comes out, breastfeeding, the kirtan also going in the house there. Kirtan is going on there. Reading of the scripture goes in the house there. Prasadam is there. So breastfeeding, also the mother is reciting the holy name. All these things will add to the child's fortune. that when they grow, he's going to be attracted. Be attracted to these things because this is the foundation given to the child. It's the foundation. The child will grow with that.
And Guru Maharaj, what is the role of the father, Guru Maharaj?
You support the mother to do that. You should constantly remind the mother to do that.
Okay.
And provide what is necessary for the child.
Okay. Okay, Guru Maharaj. Thank you very much, Guru Maharaj.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you so much, Srila Gurudev, for your wonderful lecture
She be
on
no takra ki jai. Raghunath Das Goswami ki jai. Shri Manah-Siksa ki
Jai.
Gaur
Srila
Bhakta Vrinda
Gurudev ki Jai.
Jai.
Hari Hari Bol.
Thank you, Gurudev. Thank you for your association.
Hare Krishna. See you tomorrow.
Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Hare Krishna,
Gurudev.
Srila Gurudev.
Obeisance, which you want to speak, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna to all dear devotees. So today's today's service was Zoom services were done by the Vaishnav song was by Apsara Kund Mataji and Preeti Lakshana Mataji. Admitting participants was by Shweta Mataji. Screen sharing was by Arjun Prabhuji. Admitting participants was also by Apsara Kund Mataji and Preeti Lakshana Mataji. Portuguese interpretation was by Her Grace Yogini Devi Mataji. Hindi interpretation was by Shweta Deepa Mataji. Muting, unmuting, and spotlighting services was by Shravana Mataji and Vishambar Prabhuji, and recording was by Yogini Mataji, and live streaming and host control was by Preetimai Mataji and Yogini Mataji. Thank you to all the devotees for joining us today. We would be looking forward to you for tomorrow's lecture, and very happy Gopashtami to all of you. Thank you so much. Then please accept my humble obeisances. Vancha kalpatarubhescha kripa sindhubhyevicha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavbhyo namo namah. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Most merciful Srila Gurudev ki jai.